Hi everyone, welcome to my live. So, as you can see from the title, this is a CSEC AdMaths revision course. So I'm just gonna start sharing the screen, right? Can you guys see screen? Okay. All right. Well, let's just wait for some people to come. Okay. Hello, can you all hear me? Hello. Someone's here. Hi, welcome to the stream. So I'm just gonna get started, okay? So today's topic is trigonometry. Um, so we're going to start with June 2012. What does the question say? So we're also going to be going over some things in section 2. What does this entail? It has coordinates, geometry, trigs, good old vectors, um, and radians, arcs, and sectors. Also, kind of part of coordinate geometry is circle geometry. All right, so let's start with this paper. It says that the equation of a circle is given by over there. So number 3a x squared plus y squared minus 4x plus 6y is equal to 87, right? It's telling me that a line has the equation x plus y plus 1 is equal to 0. We have to show that this line passes through the center of the circle. So, oh my gosh, my computer's overheating already. Oh my god. That's crazy to think about. Okay. So, this is in the form, let me change the color. Right here. This is in the form x squared plus y squared. I know some people like to write it like plus 2fx, plus 2gy with center negative f and negative g. However, I don't really like to do it like that. So one time. I like to say minus 2fx minus 2gy plus c is equal to 0. Where you have a center, fg, right? So you could rewrite this and we could say x squared plus y squared minus 4x minus 6y, and you take this 87 and I'm going to carry it across here. Minus 87, and that gives me 0. Okay, so now we can find the center by comparing this. So this is 2fx. This is minus 2gy. So minus 2f is really equal to minus 4, right? So minus 2f is equal to minus 4. I want f. So just divide that by negative 2, and I get f is equal to 2. I have negative 2g is equal to 6. So then g, oh, sorry, g. Sorry. No, we're not trying to find g. Actually, no, we are. Yeah, right. Hey, what's going on here? Oh my god. Ooh. Ow! That's crazy. Ow, my computer's actually like burning up right now. Ow, and my computer's really hot. Ow. Ooh. I almost burned myself there, but wow. Oh my god. That's insane. Wait, I'm live. Yeah, no one's on my live. And that's okay. That's okay. I need to come and eat soon. But I found out a method how to actually do my live. So it's working, guys. Right. So minus 2g is equal to 6. G is 6 over negative 2. G is equal to negative 3. So my center is equal to fg, which is 2, negative 3. Right? I have my line x plus y plus 1 is 0. I could throw this 1 on the other side. So I'm going to make that negative 1. So we are required to show, so required to prove that x plus y plus 1 passes through the center to negative 3. So what I'm going to do, I am going to say at the point to negative 3, x is equal to 2, and you just put this symbol, y is equal to negative 3. I'm going to say substitute now. So let's call this equation 1, right? 2 plus minus 3 is equal to 1, which is the same as, it satisfies equation 1. So you could just end with saying QED or draw a little box. Okay, so that's the first question. Next question, next part is find the equation of the tangent at the point E. All right. Guys, my computer's going crazy. Okay, so first, oh my god. Okay. Okay, well, no one's in this live, and I feel like I could have scheduled the live instead. Weird. There are people here. Hi guys, welcome to the live. So the equation of the tangent at 6, 3. Oh, thank you for the like. Thank you for the like. I really appreciate that. So first we have to find the equation of the normal, which is also called the radius. How do I do that? So I take this point right here. So let's draw it. So if I have a circle right here, this is my center, the circle, which is 2, -3, and then I have a point at -6 on the x-axis and 3 on the y-axis. Let's just say it's right here, right? It's not very accurate, but just for visuals, right? So this is my center, and then this is some random point, let's call it A, on the line. So I have to find the gradient of the radius first, and then the radius is perpendicular to my tangent. So then basically I have to use this formula, m1 multiplied by m2, which is equal to -1, to find the gradient of the perpendicular tangent. And then I need to use this point over here to find the gradient of the tangent. Here. So using the center, which is 2, -3, and A, which is -6, 3. Let me go back up to make sure I'm not doing any nonsense. Okay, I'm not doing any nonsense right now. Oh no, I am doing nonsense. What's going on here, guys? Okay. Oh no, I am doing nonsense. You guys can't even see the screen. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I'm on 2 devices right now. Okay. All right. So the gradient of the normal, that's y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. Let's plug in our values. Right, this is 3 plus 3, which is 6. And then this is -8. So this is, let's reduce it, -3 over 4. So if I take the formula m1 by m2, and I get -1. Let's let m2 be the gradient of the tangent. For perpendicular lines, two gradients multiply to give us -1. So I want m2. So I'm going to put -1 over m1. And what do you do in order to get m2? You have to invert the fraction and change the sign. I think I'm going to delete this live. And I'll do like a full course like a little later. So -1 over -3/4, that will basically give me 4 over 3. Using the gradient as 4 over 3, and the external point, you have to use the external point. because the tangent only touches the point, or the circle, at one point only, as you can see with this circle right here. I think I'm going to just solve a few more questions, and then I'm going to go, um, so like more people can be aware of the live. So yeah, the formula to find the equation of a straight line is called the intercept form, I'm pretty sure. This is y minus y1 is equal to mx minus x1. Y minus, so this is x1 and this is y1. So y minus 3 is equal to 4 over 3 x minus 6, which is really double negative is a positive. Personally, I don't like fractions, like multiplying by fractions. I can do it, but it's just kind of tedious, and who really likes to do that? So I'm gonna get rid of this 3 at the bottom here. So I'm just gonna multiply by 3 the entire equation. So this is 3y minus 9 is equal to 4. I'm just gonna multiply this fraction. We're gonna leave the bracket untouched. So I'm gonna leave the x plus 6 right here. Now I'm going to expand using the distributive rule. So that's 4x plus 24. I'm gonna fling the negative 9 on the other side. That's 24 plus 9. And should get 3y is equal to 4x plus 33 as your final answer. Okay, let's move on to vectors now. Same year, June 2012. So this is the vectors question. Oh, this is a really thin one. This is the vectors question. Let's pull up the vectors question. Given that OA is equal to A, so we're just gonna write this information down. OA is equal to A, OB is equal to B, and AP is equal to a half OA. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, a half OA. A is also equal to 2, 1, and B is equal to 3, 2. I need to write BP in terms of A and B. So for questions like these, when you don't really know what the vector really looks like, I would suggest to draw it out. I'm gonna try my best to draw this on a Cartesian plane. Right. All right. Oh my gosh, guys! I didn't see the chat. Is this the same as the GCSE exams? It's very similar, but you should check the syllabus because there are slight differences. I'm not very familiar with the GCSE exams, but there are a lot of similar topics. This is my first time ever live streaming, like ever, so I think I might also go live later today. So yeah, so it's not really drawn to scale. Making a little sketch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So OA is 2, 1. So 2, 1, this is point A. This is something called a position vector. And it's a vector that starts from the origin, basically. This is 3, 2, so this is 3 on the three x coordinates and 2 on the y axis. So this is B. And they said that AP is a half of OE. So P is like right here. Okay, just trying to follow the question here. AP is a half OE. So draw a line here as well. So overall, my vector diagram looks like this, if I draw it kind of accurately. Let me erase something. This point right here is A, this is B, and this is P. So I want to find BP. So B to P. How do I get from B to P? So this is O right here. O is 0, 0. What the vectors I have? I have OA, I have OB, and I have what AP is. So it's like traveling, right? So to get from B to P, I have to travel from B to O, then O to P. I don't have O to P though. So I can go from O to A, then A to P. B, O plus O, P. So we said that AP is a half of OA, so that should mean that OP is also equal to AP, which is a half of OA. This is really negative OB plus OP. So this is right here. Oh, for add mass, there's also something called the IJ component. So we could turn this into IJ component. So 2I plus 1J, which is really just J. And this one is 3I plus 2J. Oh, I got 2 likes. Thanks for the likes, guys. I'm on the screen right now, so it's kind of hard to look at the chat. Yeah. Ruby is this. So if I want negative one, I just put a big negative sign in front. And don't forget your brackets, because that could really mess up your thing. Am I charging or not charging? That's okay. OP is a half OE. So I have OE. OE is 2I plus J. Let me try an alternative method as well. B O plus O E plus, why is this not working? Okay, A P. So if you try to connect each one with like a common letter, so B O, it ends in O, and then what's a vector that also starts with O? It's correct. O A. So this vector now ends in A, and what's the vector that starts with A? AP. So that's how I like to think about vectors. It's like you travel from one place to the other, you stop off at like another train, like a train station, and you take another train. OA plus AP, which is a half OA. This is really the correct way to do it. That's it right here. BOOA. I don't know. Is this the correct way to draw it? AB is a half. No, I mean AP is a half OA. So it should lie on this line. So minus 3 plus 2 plus 1. So that actually cancels out. So I'm actually left with 5J. Oh my gosh. What? Now I need to write BP in terms of A and B. That's the real question. Okay. BO plus OA plus AP. Negative B plus A plus a half A, which is negative B plus 3 over 2A. And you could write it in the AB component. So 3 over 2A minus B is the same thing. Okay, alright. Try to do it quick. So this is the answer for part A. And then they told me to find the modulus of BP, which is basically just the magnitude. Oh. Hold on. Go back up. So that's what I want to find. So I feel like I did this before. A half A. Like solve the third A. Am I making any? I feel like I made a. I did make a mistake. Yeah, I'm doing nonsense. Yeah. But what about the eyes? Three I plus 2G. Oh, I'm just gonna double check something. Oh, a very good website you should go to get like a lot of the AdMats solutions is fastpassmas.com. It's really helpful. Maybe it could be somewhere here. Oh no, you're not Instagram. Okay, so BP. How do I find the magnitude? BP. First, I have to find the vector. Negative 3i plus 2i plus I. So I'm grouping all my like terms. Wait. And I'm going to group all my j terms. Oh, I think I'm still on the... There's a lot to manage on this stream. Okay, we're here. So this will give me 0, 0i. And then if I take negative 2, I add 1, then I add a half. It give me minus a half g. Which is just a half g. And as a vector, this transfers to 0 and negative a half. So this is in the form x and y. Modulus of BP, or also called magnitude of BP, is equal to, like the Pythagoras theorem, square root of x squared plus y squared. So 0 squared plus negative a half squared. So this is the square root of a quarter, which is a half units. The real answer is plus or minus, but it cannot be negative because it's a length. So hence the answer is 1/2 units. Okay, so message retracted. What? Message retracted? No, what does that mean? Okay, anyways, I think I'm gonna go now, because I'm now learning how to stream, and I think I'll probably do another stream later tonight. So yeah, bye guys, thank you for joining. I'll probably be doing differentiation and integration later.